Welcome to Magoosh. This is Kat. I'm one of Magoosh's MCAT experts here, and I'd like to show you around a little bit so you know what to expect and how you can use your Magoosh MCAT Prep course. Let's start with study schedules. You can see I'm currently at the main dashboard, which is where you can quickly access the study schedule at any time, and I'm following the MCAT 3-month plan, and I just happen to be on day 23. You can always change your plans here if you want to choose a different time frame. And you can use your Magoosh course without using a study schedule at all. What's nice about the study schedules is that you have a daily checklist, and the links take you exactly where you need to go. Also, you don't have to go through it sequentially. You can skip ahead or review prior days. If we click right here on DNA and RNA, we're taken directly to that lesson series, and there's an overview description here. Going to DNA replication, you'll notice there's a note box here where you can save your notes for each lesson, and down here is a transcript. You can advance to the exact place you want to go, and you can adjust the playback speed. When you watch all lessons in a series, that's indicated by the green badge. Some lessons have downloadable study guides, and you can save or print these. Each one includes at least one mnemonic or tip for remembering concepts better. Quizzes are brief knowledge comprehension questions. They aren't MCAT questions, as in questions you would see on the actual exam. We'll get into those questions in a bit. They're just knowledge checks. Once you've submitted your answers, make sure to read the answer explanations. And if you've answered 4 or more correctly, you'll see a check in this corner. Another thing to take note of is the CARS of the day. We recommend students answer at least one CARS passage per day. On some days, the study schedule will prompt you to answer several CARS passages as part of your assignment. Now, if you don't want to follow a study schedule, maybe you already know what you want to focus on, just a few subjects, you can access the lesson series through the navigation bar. You can see we have 6 major categories of lessons, so all 4 exam sections, and also intro and scientific reasoning. In chemistry and physics alone, we have several series, each of which has about 4 or 5 lessons. There are more than 400 lessons as part of your Magoosh course. To answer practice passages and test-like questions in your practice, you have a couple options. First, practice sessions are interspersed throughout your study schedules, or you can go up here to practice, and then decide whether you want to do a regular practice test. This will time you. It has all 4 sections, or you can do custom practice. This is custom practice. You can basically set up how long you want to practice for, whether you want to see questions you've already answered, and what section you want to practice. From your main dashboard, you can also practice by clicking on one of these buttons. And here we see a passage-based question. We do also have discrete questions. With the passage questions, you can see the passages on the left, questions on the right. You've got highlighting tool. You can take a note here if you want. And after you submit your answers, you'll see what you got wrong, whether it was a medium, easy, or difficult question, and that is based on how other Magoosh students have answered it in the past, and what your pace is relative to other Magoosh students. Our text explanations are extremely detailed and a great learning tool. And for most of our questions, you'll also see links to related lessons. Now we're up at the Review tab, and this is a way for you to go back and look at the questions you've missed or answered correctly in the past. Maybe you want to see how many medium difficulty questions have I answered incorrectly over the past 30 days in the biology section, and that will pull up your list of questions. We have a list of resources here, and this includes things like must-watch lessons, which are kind of the high-yield lessons, you might say. We have flashcards, which can be viewed as an app or online, and several others, and we're always adding more. The last thing you should know about is the Help button. You'll always see this option, so that's even if you're in the middle of a practice test. You can always click this button and this window will pop up, and you just say something about a question you might have. This could be related to your user experience, your account, or they could be content-related questions. We have a team of test experts who are highly experienced. They've taken the MCAT, and you just say a little bit about what the subject is and what your question is, and they'll get right back with you. Okay, so I encourage you to dive right in now, with or without a study schedule, and start mastering content. And definitely let us know how we can further help you in any way. Good luck.